Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Knowles sent in motion left. Stroud in the air to start us off. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Shotgun now for Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Stroud looking to throw. 3rd and 2. Into the hands of Dell. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the gun, Stroud. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
They just keep working it forward early. We've got 1st and 10 now from the 35. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's Stroud on 1st and 10. Forced out to his right. This one's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back there. Going to send him back to the drawing board now for 2nd down.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
All right. On 18. 11.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st.
That's another Texans 1st down. And the Texans 1st down.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Why, Tony?
Here's Stroud. That's cut at the 4. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Here we go. 18. What's that?
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Tony. 11. Buggy.
Looking to throw. Stroud. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Now Stroud on 3rd and goal. And oh, he got it! Interception! That is Nick Emanwari.
Hey, Kate, you know as a quarterback, every decision you make's got a consequence. Some good, some bad. But that one right there, throwing into double coverage, making that decision to force the issue into double coverage in the end zone, that's a consequence that pays dearly.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready, go!
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 21-yard line.
60 Bobcat. Ready. Panther 60. 19 Lions. Ready.
Now it's Milrow. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And this is going to be contained at the 25-yard line. Jalen Petrie there on the stop.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 5.
We're at the end of 1 in a defensive showdown that has lived up to its billing thus far. Couple of zeros on the board right now. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the 2nd quarter. Seahawks football here. They still have 5 to go here. 3rd down.
Viking 18. Panther 11.
On the gun, Milrow. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
And hey, we see out under the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains. New set of downs from the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down throw by Stroud. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Ball stays at that 37. Here's 2nd and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans get the game's first points here in the second. Nico Collins with the touchdown.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. Got a good play in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he'll decide to pass on the return here and take the touchback instead.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves. Unlock life. Ready.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up second and 2.
Cool thing about a drive starting to run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2.
Ready. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
Staying with Walker. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. And I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
Stop Cowboy 8. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go.
Here's Milrow, first and 10. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
Ready.
Finding Shaheed, back-to-back plays. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks start to fight back for their first points of this game. Not a lot of processing time from the moment he pulled it back to the moment he made that throw, Brock. But I think we can all agree he made the right choice not to hand it off, and then the right read on that throw.
Yeah, he sure did, kid. Kind of reminds me of the option quarterbacks of our day growing up, right? Those guys that made that pitch, and it was just second nature. They were on the run, guys all around. Didn't matter. He's going to put that pitch right on them. The great RPO quarterbacks of today do exactly the same thing with their throws.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Traymon Smith with the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, the Houston offense looks set, Brock. Here's 1st and 10. They motion Dell over left. Now the first carry for Nick Chubb. And he will get to that 30-yard line before they stop him. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
Stroud to throw on 1st down. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Following the incomplete pass, 2nd and 10 now from the 30. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. So they're 1st and 3. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Still at the 30 after the incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Right, Tony. 19.
To the air, Stroud. Buys time, rolling right. He's got it over the middle. And he takes this up to the 34-yard line. That's a gain of 4 on the play. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Speed low. Make it hot.
Stroud now on 3rd. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31.
70 Timberwolves. 19. Ready.
Walker on 1st down. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call's going to be on 3rd down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
Check. 70 Ranger. Warriors 70. Go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Chased out to his right. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. Houston calls it 2nd timeout, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that 1st down.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much as it still ends inside the 20.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Texans to the line. 1st and 10. First give on the ground. It's Woody Marks. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
First down, Stroud. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Kobe Bryant has it. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Well, that's now 2, Kate, that they've gotten him for picks in this game, and he's got to be careful. Right? You've got to protect the football. It is the greatest treasure you have as an offense. And this defense, well, they've got 2 in their pocket, and you know they're going to be going after number 3.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Five still to go here. This is second down.
Let's go. Go. Hey, Crash. 60 Maverick. 60 Dragon 60.
Shotgun now for Milrow. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Third and short, it's Milrow. He's got his man. This is Walker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Prior to first down, they decide to call a timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Cougar 19.
First down throw here from Milrow. Throwing to the back of the end zone. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Get it. Viking 18. Count to 60. Count to 60. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 19 Lions. Go.
Second and 10. Milrow to throw. On the move. Headed right. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Jimmy Ward has it. And the Texans are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the second half of a deadlocked game. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this first and 10.
Check smash, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 60, trap 60. Ready, right?
The third quarter is going to start with a run by Walker. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
And the Seahawks first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Running with Walker again. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it second and 9.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. 65 cats, 60.
Pistol now for Milrow. Quick slant, caught by Shaheed. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I'm not going to lie, I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Third and just 2 to go.
Let's go. 70 Lions.
It's a design run for Milrow. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did. Tote the ball himself for a big run.
At the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Check. Ready.
Milrow with it on first. Jump off, caught by his back. Attacking the screen. Look at this defense, getting him down behind the line.
It's a loss of
That
2.
pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Ready.
Offense to the line for second down.
Hey. Come on. 70 Lions. Check, 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 check.
Milrow from the gun. Forced out to his right. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down after a short gain.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
19 tight. 19. Cowboy 80. Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Has him on the quick hitter. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
All right, they made the red zone, and it's touchdown or bust, it seems. They were lining up to go for this.
60. Hawk 70. Hawk. Mustang 19. Let's go.
Now a design run. Here's Milrow. And they come through to stay on the field. That is enough to set this offense up with a 1st and goal.
We didn't try fighting for more and risking a fumble in that situation. Just make sure you get what you need and then go protect yourself. That's exactly what the QB did.
Check smash. Check smash. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Ready, ready.
Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready, ready.
Out wide here to come. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Myers to add the PAT. Extra point sent in through the rain. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7.
Jackson 7.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. Big shot at the end of that run back as he gets it just past the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. That's to his back, Nick Chubb. And this is brought to a stop up at say the 34-yard line there. Offense in a hurry up here.
And the Texans, first down. A gain of 13 yards. First down, Texans.
Speed left. Right, Tony.
Stroud throwing here on first. Escapes the pocket. And all he can do is get back to the line on that effort, so no gain on first down.
He only lost a yard, but how many times do we see a team who are just a yard or inches short on fourth down? Well, every little bit counts. He's got to just throw that one out of bounds. Don't run it out for the sack.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Here we go. 18. What's up?
From the gun, Stroud. He's going deep this time. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
Stroud completes it quick. Along the perimeter he goes, crossing the 45. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. So the big play moves him well past midfield, has him set up now at the 35. First down throw by Stroud. Good pass brought in. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
11. Here we go. Let's go. 18. That's right. Hey, uno.
Again, Stroud. This one's to Kirk out left side. And he's going to be out of bounds right along the 20. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
There's no question. The greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
From the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. To the air yet again, it's Stroud. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans now trailed by just a point in the fourth. Tank Dell, the touchdown. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10.
19 Tiger. 60 Maverick.
Drive begins with a walker run. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Never a pause you want to make, partner. A player injured on that snap, and it is their running back, Kenneth Walker, who's being looked at. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Here we go. 3, 80. 6, hey. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
From the gun, Milrow. That's caught. Here's Zach Charbonnet. And he's tackled for no gain.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down here, need 8 on the play.
70 Timberwolves, trap 50, trap 50, Mustang 19. Ready.
Throw here, 3rd down. That's Cup on the slant. And he's close, but they say he did not get there. It's going to be 4th and maybe a yard.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Well, tie game, and they want to be the ones to put this away. They're going for it.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Cougar 19. Ready.
It's a design keeper for Milrow. And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
When they draw up these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
Offense is set. 1st and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. Cougar 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Throwing now, Milrow. Escapes the pocket. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I got to believe he hearkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. To throw, here's Milrow. Finds him over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Not met many receivers in my life that don't love the spotlight, but you got to earn your place there. The easy way to do it, catches just like that, going up into double coverage and making the play anyway.
Hey. Bronco 80.
It's a design run for Milrow. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a 1st.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of him.
Dragon 6, 19. Go.
Here's Milrow, 1st and 10. A throw right side, finds Cup. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks going for the win here.
Ready, set.
All set now, 1st and 10.
Back. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Walker now from the gun. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
All right, a couple yards to make up, Brock. Time to rediscover the magic on this drive. Here's 2nd and 12. Here he is to throw. Brought in by his back, Charbonnet. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the 1st. They're all set up for the game winner. Let's see how they approach it, starting with this 1st and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Ready.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered.
And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks have taken the lead late. Zach Charbonnet with the touchdown. One after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. And this gets out to the 30.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. He was hoping to get it to Tank Dell there. And now they face 2nd down.
That drop ruins the payoff to a well-designed play. It got a man open to beat the coverage. That's a call they can revisit in the future with hopefully a much better job finishing the catch.
He'll look to throw it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. No one's around him. He's got space. And this gets the whole way down to the 11-yard line. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line.
The Texans, 1st down. It's a gain of 60 yards. And the Texans, 1st down.
We send a man in motion.
Hey, uno.
1st and 10 are on to Mixon. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Seahawks, 8-yard line.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7.
Nike Texas. How's it's not hot? 18. What's that? Look the hot.
Back to throw. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
All right. Hey, uno. Why, Tony. 11.
Here he is to throw. Buys time, rolling right. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. And the Seahawks will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Well, Kate, that's far from the first time we've seen him throw into the wrong team, but this one was probably the most costly.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on 1st down. Well-designed run. Here's Milrow. So it's a win for the Seahawks. Well, Brock, I think it's safe to say that the top-ranked defense in the NFL probably going to take a couple of hits to its status after this one. We have not seen an opponent score against them like this very often, if at all, this season.
Yeah, I think what it shows you, too, Kate, is even for an elite defense, there's still holes and weaknesses to be found and taken advantage of. Yeah. It took a whole bunch of effort, some great masterful game planning, but this offense found ways to score against a pretty salty defensive unit.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners, as we say so long from Seattle.